Looks like Eggman escaped into the city.
Knuckles sounded really sultry. It was like, looks like Eggman escaped into the city. It sounded very suggestive. He's trying to get people to suckle on his knuckles.
I always love the design of this level.
This level does give me really good vibes. It reminds me of fucking Cubics, but in a good way.
In a good way?
Yeah. Actually, more reminds me of like some of the more futuristic looking Digimon
Yeah,
games.
I see that.
Man, Digimon was the shit for a little bit.
For a little bit?
Yeah. I feel like Digimon was super popular amongst people that I knew for like a small period of time, and then everybody ended up giving up, just being like, we're not gonna make this happen, let's go to Pokemon or Yu-Gi-Oh!
I feel that. I remember liking the anime a lot as a child.
I only watched a few episodes of that, and then like where'd he go? And then like a small bit of the movie, like the 90s movie with bare-naked ladies. Which is
Whoa, my kind of movie.
Yeah. I don't know how they wore. Excuse me. I don't know how they aired it on Kids WB, but they sure did, and I saw the booba. It was been 1 week since I got a hard on.
I remember liking the cactus Digimon a lot.
Oh yeah.
Especially the bigger version with the boxing gloves.
The small one, I think it kind of is that the one that kind of looks like that one cactus creature from either Final Fantasy or Dragon Quest? The one that with the hollow black eyes, it does a little dance, makes a little love, and gets down tonight.
I mean, the big version of the cactus Digimon does have hollow eyes, like holes for eyes, and then boxing gloves.
The smaller version is just like a plant, has like a plant on its head.
Okay,
It's
then
like a little lizard.
yeah, maybe I'm getting mixed up.
Almost kind of like Kappa-ish, but not really.
Yeah, I can see that. Yeah.
Oh shit! I was gonna ask something. Fuck.
Kappa Mikey?
Don't you see the size of Kappa Mikey? Did you guys watch that at all?
I used to love.
I love the hell out of
Mikey.
Kappa Mikey. That shit was so funny.
I was watching some episodes last night, like on some website it had the episodes.
Did it hold up?
No.
Oh, bummer.
It looked way worse than I remember.
Because I remember, like, that was before I knew what the fuck anime was. And I remember specifically there was that, like, blue-haired, woman character. And she was essentially just, baby's first anime OC, right?
It was like I think her name was
Hatsune
Mitsuki
Miku
or something like that. She had a crush on Mikey. And there was Lily, like the angry one.
Mm-hmm.
And then Gonard.
That was his name?
Yeah, and he had the same voice actor as Goku.
Oh, that's funny. That's fucking awesome.
And then there's Guano, the little purple Pikachu.
Oh, yeah, because he's a
character.
little bat. And they called him Guano because that's bat shit.
Is he a bat? He didn't have wings.
He looked like a bat. I
had
thought
a
that's why
Pikachu tail.
I thought that's why they called him Guano.
Yeah, I mean, he didn't have a Pikachu too. He looked like a Pikachu, but he had like a rat tail.
Oh, okay. Weird.
And he was,
I remember really liking that. That was one of those shows where I'd be like, oh, I gotta wake up early enough on Saturday morning to see this.
dude.
I never watched it.
I would be better off without it.
I would catch it on Nicktoons Network like in the evening, like at 8 p.m.
Oh, shit.
when
Okay.
they would play all the not so like what's it called? Well performing
Yeah.
shows.
Yeah, man. I can't believe. I remember thinking to myself as well, like, because the first time I watched it, I think I'd recognized that they had kind of, what do you call it? They'd kind of aped the chorus for, what's that one Rolling Stone song? Hey, you get off of my cloud. That one.
Under my thumb.
No.
Under my thumb.
I think it's actually called "Get Off My Cloud." Well, that was a Rolling Stones song, and they aped that for the theme song of Kappa Mikey.
I know the song that goes, hey, you, I don't like your girlfriend. No way, you should get a new one.
Whose baby ass song is this?
It's Avril Lavigne. How dare you?
That's Avril Lavigne.
Yeah, that's like one of her famous songs.
I don't like your girlfriend. You should get a new one.
You, I don't like your girlfriend. You should get a new one.
That's fair. If it's Avril Lavigne, I respect.
You know that song.
I don't. You always say that about songs that I don't know.
You know that song.
You expect so much of me, yet I can only give so little.
Well, I don't
Let
remember.
Sonic go! Let him free!
It's up to you, dog.
I didn't know that you had to press the fucking B button. Oh man, I forgot what I was gonna ask. It was specifically Digimon.
Digimon.
Not Digimon.
What's the name of the song?
Wait,
Girlfriend.
It's groovy. But I don't think I've heard it before.
I don't want to get a copyright claim. How? You what?
Why do you
It's a
think?
famous song.
There are plenty of famous songs that I haven't heard before.
Yeah, I know. Same.
Yeah.
Me too.
Miku.
But I don't know. It was such a classic.
I feel like I just didn't listen to that kind of music specifically back then because I thought it was like, ew, this is too poppy. I'm gonna listen to, I don't know what the fuck, Deep Purple,
I
like
don't even
my
know what
dad
music
showed me.
was back then. It was just in the zeitgeist, man.
You don't like baby?
I like baby metal.
You don't like baby music?
Just listen to that. I'm just kidding.
I like,
You don't like that Coco Melon Goes Punk album?
is that real?
No.
I would have believed it too. Coco Melon goes black metal.
Yeah. You know Kids Bop is still going?
I hate that.
That's crazy.
But it's real. Do you remember the whole Kids Bop WAP
Bop.
thing? Where
Yeah,
they did
yeah.
an official cover of WAP?
I thought that was fake.
Is it fake?
I think
I
so.
thought it was real.
Pretty sure that was like an Onion thing.
Oh, okay.
Where like it was like, oh, person in charge of writing lyrics for the Kids Bop version of WAP has mental breakdown.
Oh, I remember what I was gonna ask. Specifically No, I forgot. Hold on. Let me dig this out. I need because you brought up WAP.
I
And
didn't bring up WAP. You did.
I brought up WAP. There he goes. There he goes again. My fucking heinous memory. The heinous anus.
So, but
Hold on. I need to think about this. This was important. This belongs on the internet. Okay, so we were talking about WAP, and then
that was just recently. You were thinking about it before WAP.
I was thinking about before WAP. Hold on, please. Give me just a little more time. Oh man. Shit, I do not remember what I was trying to ask, but it had something to do with some form of media. Oh, that's right. Oh, it's coming to me now. It was some dude, and he had like a weird controversy surrounding him.
Muscus?
That was a bit more recently.
More recently,
And it was like, fuck.
An internet personality?
Internet personality. He did some kind of media. I don't remember if it was music or not. And
Dan Schneider?
No. Though I did hear that more of his bullshit has surfaced recently.
Oh, yeah, that shit was crazy.
Yeah.
It's quiet on the set, bro.
I don't know how they haven't like pinned him to a cross yet. Ah, fuck. You know what? It'll come to me at some point.
But we were talking about Digimon, and that's when you started like saying that you wanted to ask something.
Yeah, because it was specific. I was gonna ask like, oh, you've heard about this blank, right? And it again was a weird controversy regarding somebody who, at one point, was creating media, or creating creative work. Ah, shit! I can't believe it's left me, because this was on like the top of my head for a little bit too. It wasn't Power World. I think it was a video game though.
Princess Peach Showtime?
No.
Indie game?
It was a game that has garnered a lot of traction, but then lost it almost immediately because of either the creator.
No Man's Sky?
No. Very recently. Oh, shit. Okay, so it was comparable to Power World for me.
Digimon. Yokai Watch.
No, Yokai Watch. Yeah, the great Yokai Watch controversy of 2024. Yeah, that's gonna be on top of everybody's mind for years.
Cassette Beasts.
What is that?
It's just like I don't want to say Pokemon clone, but inspired by Pokemon. Catch monsters and stuff.
Again, I feel like it's completely fuck.
BARENAKED ladies? Has to do with that?
No.
Yeah.
Well, you know what? It's gone for now. It'll resurface someday.
Someday.
Well, yeah. Well, that was fun while it lasted.
But oh yeah, that Dan Schneider stuff's going crazy.
I know. Oh, shit.
Woo.
Because didn't Jeanette McCurdy talk a lot about that as well in her book and in her podcasts and stuff? Mm-hmm. And still people weren't like, oh, we should probably make this like an investigation against this fucking freak.
Yeah.
Shit. Okay, so it's B.
Then it wasn't until like Quiet on the Set where it was just like super, like it's just everything's out in the air. Mm-hmm. Or I assume everything.
What's Quiet on the Set again?
That's the name of the documentary.
Fuck! Oh, okay, I
out.
see. I didn't hear about it from that, or I didn't know about that. I just heard, like, I'd recently seen that people were like, oh yeah, like, this is all the stuff that Dan Schneider had done and said.
Yeah. It's crazy.
Is anybody going to, like, press charges against him, or is anything going to happen?
I mean, the guy that would, like, sexually assaulted Drake Bell was already in prison.
Shit, really?
Yeah. But I don't know what's gonna happen, like, I don't know what he could be convicted of. Maybe, like, lewd acts. But, like, it wasn't, like, he wasn't, like, cornering them.
Yeah.
And, like, fucking them. It was, like, making them do weird things for the show. But, yeah, so I don't know.
Can I fucking...
The tornado, the sonic tornado.
Isn't that thing that he would have them say weird things for like bumpers?
Yeah.
Oh,
Like at the end of the
Yeah, like, really questionable, like...
innuendous type.
Oh,
Yeah.
weird.
And then all the feet stuff, of course.
Yeah, that was a huge thing for Mr. Schneider. Fuck.
The red lattice work of hell.
And then, I think they haven't really talked about it, I think, in the documentary, but, like, I'm pretty sure the reason why Amanda Bynes is, like, kind of gone off the deep end was because of that whole abuse thing.
Damn.
And, like, apparently she had, like, a fake Twitter, like, 2006, 7.
Like it was her own?
Yeah, like a non-corporate sanctioned Twitter.
Oh, shit.
But where she had, like, talked about that, like, oh, her boss impregnated her and made her have an abortion and, like, blah, 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 like, a bunch of stuff like that.
Like fucking Steven Tyler.
What happened with
Oh,
Steven
yeah.
To his like 14-year-old girlfriend, and when she was like 17, he forced her to have an abortion.
Yeah.
Tyler? That's crazy.
And because he was, like, taking her on tour and stuff, too. It was really fucking gross.
Anthony Kiedis did that, too.
Did he?
Yeah, he took a 14-year-old girl on the tour bus so he could fuck her.
Jeez. Yeah, what a wild ride, Knuckles. You're right about that.
California.
California. Making it sound like fucking Tomar or whatever. Huh?
California?
California. I wish I could remember what I was getting so hyped to ask you guys about. Someday, though. Someday.
Someday.
Yeah, someday, but not today.
I like how all little robots have glasses. Like sunglasses.
I appreciate that Eggman is giving them protective eyewear.
Before they explode. After a speeding hedgehog of 500 kilometers per hour smashes into their robot skulls.
Oh, I did want to, I mean, this isn't related to what I was trying to say, but I did want to give a big shout out to Director Glazer, director of that one weird pastoral film about Nazis, for calling out Israel during the, what do you call it? The Academy Awards. Brave fellow you are, especially as a Jewish person. He's been getting a lot of flack from the Zionist Israeli community. But, like, you know, props to him for doing that. What do I do with this?
Smash the robots.
Oh, I see.
I didn't hear about that.
Yeah, he gave a really, like, powerful speech during the Golden Globe, or when he accepted his Academy Award. He gave a speech basically saying, like, oh yeah, this film is about how anybody can be on the wrong side of history, and we have to make sure that, and, you know, he directly referenced the October 7th attacks and the ensuing genocide by Israel against the Palestinians. And then a whole bunch of people in Israel were like, stop hijacking our Jewishness to attack Israel or some shit like that. And like, dude,
Hijacking your Jewishness.
yeah, Israel's already hijacking your Jewishness by making Zionism about Jewishness and not about, you know, ethnic cleansing and land grabbing.
Yeah, whenever I see
How do you
those,
do the tornado? Is it AB?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Whenever I see those, like, Stop Jewish Hate, like, ads,
I know.
like, I'm always like, is it, like, actually, like, because I'm sure there is, like, a rise of, like, hate crime on Jewish folk because of that.
Yeah.
And is that what it's about, or is it like some Zionist propaganda? Like, I don't know what to make of it. You know,
It's really hard to tell because, like, I remember when this first began, there were, like, people like the news cycle had begun to like increasingly report on attacks against like synagogues and Jewish folks. But then like I would be reading up on, I'd be catching up on like more leftist news cycles from like groups like sorry, I don't know, remember. Yeah, my favorite leftist news cycle. The
Reggie Rock.
Oh, no. No, but just I don't remember their names. I don't remember anything. All I know is Sonic Heroes. But essentially, they would also be reporting on increasing numbers of attacks against Palestinian folks and just Muslims in general, like in America and in the West. So it's like, it feels like, if anything, those people who are trying to have those like stop Jewish hate advertisements and commercials at times are really trying to capitalize that and maintain a more Zionist, pro-Israeli government stranglehold on the American perception of the conflict.
That reminded me of Jordan Peterson, and it reminded me that I hate him.
Gross. Man, you sent me that fucking clip where
Not if they do it by force.
Yeah, I hate that guy. But who was he?
He was debating Destiny on the validity of vaccines.
Is that
like fuck Destiny? But I mean, Destiny was on the right side of that.
No, wait. Who was the other guy though? You sent a different video. Was that Destiny?
The one with the comedian or the one with Destiny?
The one with the fat fella.
That was
Bald
the comedian.
White. Okay. Because he was like, Jordan Peterson was basically trying to say, how do I get up here? Oh, I need to fly, don't I? He was basically trying to say like, oh, you can't have art and you can't have poetry and you can't have all this kind of shit.
That was Matt Dillahunty. Dillahunty, yeah.
I don't think I saw any of the other JP videos you sent then.
Yeah, I think I sent like 3.
Fuck. I only got one. Because before that, there was like another one that was like one of those like chill like covers of nu metal songs. But yeah, he was basically just like, oh yeah, you can't create beautiful things if you don't believe in God. And he was like, and Matt Dillahunty was like, I'm pretty sure I don't. And he's like, oh, you just think you don't believe in God, but really
you act like you do.
Because you have a moral code, because you have morality, and because you don't want to kill any person who looks at your girlfriend the wrong way, you believe in God. That's just how it works.
Yeah, dude. It's Matt Dillahunty's cool. He's like a super like atheist like spokesperson, advocate. I don't know what you call him.
I'd say advocate is a good word. Especially in this trying time for the atheist clan.
He has a talk show, or had a talk show, and like Christians would call in and get absolutely demolished by basic logic, and it's so funny.
I remember watching those videos a ton where it's like, oh yeah, Christian gets absolutely mangled logically by atheist.
Yeah.
I used to devour that shit. I'm not sure if it's the healthiest for like.
No, it's very incel type.
Yeah, but.
Feminists destroyed.
Oh, I hate that shit.
I would love that there would be a video that was atheist destroys Christian or whatever. And that same video, they put the same video to be Christian.
Yeah.
They're both making their points, but the Christians just keep rallying into their point. So the Christians are like, oh yeah, the Christian's making a good point. And the atheists are like, no, he's not. It's just the same talking
Christians
point.
being like, prove to me that God doesn't exist.
Yeah, I'm going to put the burden of proof on you, even though logically that shouldn't be the case.
Yeah, I'm the one making the extraordinary claim, but that's up to you.
But for real, though, I feel like more than ever, any form of non-Christian thought in America is becoming, like, increasingly sacrilege. I was reading this fucking article from, I don't know, remember if it was NBC or something, but it was titled... It was titled How an Ohio Education Group is Bringing God Back into Elementary Schools. And I'm like, please, for the love of God, help me with that. How they're bringing forced manipulation back into public schools. And but I guess I have to do the tornado on this fuck. It really was just that. It was like, oh yeah, we're teaching these kids to fear God. We're teaching these kids like that you can't have a good life without Jesus in your life. I was like, dude, you're giving these kids like so much trauma. Yeah. It's like, what the fuck is your deal? Oh fuck, I missed that. What the fuck is my deal? Maybe I need God. Maybe Sonic needs to leave a little room for Jesus in his heart. But yeah, and it sucks too because like you have a whole bunch of like, you know, very conservative groups in the South that are winning these legal battles that are essentially just like, you know, oh, the Bible says that you can't do this, or my dad told me that you shouldn't do this, so now it's law that you can't do this. It's
crazy.
It's fucked.
But yeah, there's also another one where a comedian's talking to him, and there's like it was like at the time of the whole controversy where there was like a gay couple that were trying to get like a wedding cake.
Oh yeah, and they wouldn't get
Yeah, they were making.
But Jordan Peterson is just like, it's their right, you know, like they don't have to, they don't want to. And the guy's like, well, yeah, well, look at the civil rights, you know, people didn't want to make cakes for black people, and they were forced to do it, and that ended up like being an improvement for society. He's like, you don't think that they should serve cakes to black people? And he's like, no, I think they should, yeah. And he's like, so what's the difference here? And he was like, maybe I was wrong. And it's just like, and then the JP fucking dick writers in the comments are like, he's like, you know what? It takes a man, you know, to put aside his ego and like, you know, he admitted he was wrong, you know.
Yeah, he admitted that he was being homophobic.
Yeah.
That's cool. I would never do that. But
and there's another thing where we're debating Destiny, and
was Destiny a streamer? I forgot about
he's like
who this guy
one
was.
of the debate bros. He's like a liberal debate bro. But they're debating the validity of the vaccines and, you know, them being mandated.
Oh my god, I have to go all the way back.
Yeah.
Oh, my silly little ass can't clench this hard. Go
But
on.
he's like Destiny's like at some point you have to put some level of trust in like third parties, you know, like scientists that know what they're doing. He's like, no, I don't put any trust in third parties. It's like, of course you do. When you go in your car and you turn your engine, you have trust that it doesn't explode. When you put on your denim pants, you have some level of trust that the manufacturers knew what they were doing and there isn't denim leaking in your blood.
Yeah.
And he's like, no, I trust it because it's worked the 50 other times I've started my car.
Jesus Christ, exactly though.
And it's just like, oh my god, it's so infuriating. But it gets to the point where it's just like, where Jordan Peterson just starts like yelling at him.
Yeah.
It's so cringy.
That is Jordan Peterson's sort of MO. It's like, oh, if I can't be smarter than them, I can sure be louder than them.
Yeah.
He lets his voice pitch up another octave. He closes one of his nasal passages.
I like all the tweets of Jordan Peterson yelling at Elmo.
I don't think I've seen that.
It's happened like at least twice. But the most recent one, it was because there was some Muslim holiday.
Oh, Ramadan?
Was it Ramadan?
I mean, most recently, Ramadan was a Muslim holiday.
Tweets at Elmo.
Why don't you die? Please. Oh. I can see why this was one of the Sonic franchise's most highest rated games. Maybe I can chuck the boys at him. Take this. Take this. God, go.
Oh, it's from a meme account, that's why.
Oh.
Okay, but it's still funny. But it's just like,
Oh, here we go.
it's just Elmo being like, Happy Ramadan, you know? Mm-hmm. Or, and then Jordan Peterson tweets at him like, Hamas will never win, like, get your self-righteous ass on, you know? But apparently it's a meme account.
Okay.
But it did feel very in character.
Hamas will never win. I love it. What does that remind me of? It reminds me of fucking Miss Fowler from Jimmy Neutron. Hamas will never win.
Sheen, this is the third time this week you've shown Ultra Lord. Come on, Jimmy. Yeah, come on.
Fuck, that makes my throat hurt so bad.
I love Sheen.
I am not a throat goat when it comes to Sheen. Oh.
1, 'cause she's a girl. 2, 'cause she's a female. 3, 'cause she's not a boy.
Ultimate fucking incel win.
I like when they meet the secret agent, Beautiful Gorgeous, and he's just like, are you A, an angel, B, a goddess, C, sent from the heavens above, or D, all of the above? And she's like, oh, you're silly. And Sheen just goes, all right, you guys get out of here so me and beautiful gorgeous can get married and live a happy life. It was just funny. I love Sheen's voice actor. He was also the mouse in Barnyard.
Barnyard, holy shit, I haven't heard that name in forever.
You don't remember Mr. Bombastic?
Mr. Bombastic.
Yeah.
I fucking love that song.
Biggie Cheese covering
Biggie
Shaggy.
Cheese. Mr. Bombastic. That song goes so fucking hard. We should cover that.
I'm down to cover any Shaggy song.
Mr. Big Tastic.
And then there's that famous scene in the movie where Otis is fighting all the wolves.
I don't remember
It
that.
has Sam Elliott playing. Oh fuck! I forgot that name of that song.
National Anthem?
But it goes like, "No, I won't back down."
Oh, that's fucking
No, I
Tom
won't
Petty.
Back down.
I Won't Back Down by Tom Petty.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm just not gonna do anything here. I'm just gonna let nature take its course.
Let.
Fuck.
But yeah, Matt Dillahunty's good. I like all the interviews he has where he's just like, do you think slavery is immoral? And all the Christians are always like, oh, well, it depends on the situation.
Jesus Christ.
He's like, just answer the question. Do you think slavery is immoral? I was like, oh, well,
It depends on the situation.
if you're looking at this time period.
Oh yeah, it was moral back then. But like now, I would never have a slave. I don't want a slave.
Oh,
Bismarck, what's your opinion on slavery? Right answer only.
It's bad.
Thank you.
wow. Even a Christian can't say that.
Oh, it's a good time to be a Christian in America.
There's a genocide against Christians happening. Okay?
Christians are at their most victimized, yet slightly at their most, or simultaneously at their most powerful. Again, best time to be a Christian. You can feel terrible about the way that your religion is being treated and still have more rights than any group in the country.
And get your bullshit laws that are based on your beliefs.
Oh yeah.
Passed.
You could
Still being persecuted even though your laws are being.
you could start a church in a small warehouse and just write that off as a tax break.
Yeah. It's funny.
The Church of Big Hat Living.
But that's not a Christian church. That's a church based on goodness and righteousness.
Tastiness.
On tastiness. The Church of Big Hat Logan has 3 processions. One of them is breakfast, one of them is lunch, and one of them is dinner.
Maybe some room from snacks in the middle?
Yeah,
A little dessert at the end?
I think that's Wednesdays and Sundays, but you know what?
And then every day after dessert, there's always the fried good hour.
Every hour is the fried good hour.
Enjoy your fried goods.
In the Church of Big Hat Logan, we certainly have dietary restrictions, but not when we're awake.
Oh, man. Churches be going crazy, man.
I know. I remember fucking excuse me. Do you guys remember those videos? I feel like it was like a micro meme, but it would essentially be like, you know, it would be a really weird Arizona or Utah white mega church, and they'd be playing their like fucking like music or some shit, and everybody would be going bananas. They'd be like, oh yeah, I saw somebody convulsing and I thought it was a dance move, so like that's how I'm gonna dance. And you'll see the pastor like throwing down, just like just like having like, you know, fighting imaginary demons.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
And then like
They put Slayer over it. Yeah, Slayer goes to church. Classic, bro.
oh fuck. I love that shit. I'd seen variations where it would be like, oh yeah, Slipknot goes to church, and it'd just be, or like some other like, you know, really heavy band. And there was this one that I absolutely fucking adored. I don't remember what the band was. It was like a really fucking like black metal or death metal kind of thing, like extremely heavy. And I think the video, if I'm recalling correctly, it was this woman or this femme presenting person. It has to be a woman. It was a church in Arizona. And it looked like she was like having like, I don't want to say like she was having a seizure. Like it looked like that. I don't want to like be, what do you call it? anti-seizure or something.
Seizure.
But yeah,
Seizures for everyone.
yeah, everybody deserves seizure. But it just looked like she wasn't having a good time. It looked like she was like writhing about in agony. And there was this dude, and he was like throwing the magic fingers at her. He was just like, he was just like exercising her,
magic fingers at
or
her,
putting the
baby.
demons back in her. I don't remember.
That Ringo Starr dance. You know, it's just like
Yeah. But yeah, it was gnarly. I feel like I was witnessing like a snuff film. How do I get up? What do I do?
I think you have to defeat all the thingos.
Oh, do I have to defeat all these thingos?
Yeah.
Am I allowed to say that?
You're allowed to say gosh darn thingos.
Gosh darn thingos.
Gosh darn thingos ain't my baby.
That person's baby actually get eaten by dingoes?
Yeah.
Oh, I feel terrible about
There was
that.
a thing in Australia in like the 70s, I think, where the family went hiking or something, and then
dingo just took their
a
child?
dingo just literally just took their child and ate it.
Oh, that's awful.
And then they they had to report the death of the baby, but then no one believed them. Like they thought that they killed their own baby, and they pretty sure they served time for it.
No, that sucks.
And I think it wasn't until just nonchalantly or no, maybe they didn't serve time for it, or they were at least being convicted and investigated. And I think just nonchalantly some other hiker or something found baby's clothes by a dingo's den.
Oh
And then
shit.
they were proven innocent.
That's terrible.
Well, that was a whole thing. Oh, dingo ate my baby. It's oh, you're lying.
I literally thought that again was just like a joke. It's like, oh yeah, dingo ate my baby. That's life in Australia. No, that was super Cockney of me. I forgot how to do an Australian accent for a sec.
That's where the term dingus came from.
Dingus. Yeah, if you let your dingo eat, or if you let your baby get
eaten by a dingo, you're a dingus.
Yeah, especially when you're a baby.
Yeah.
That's when you're fastest because you're smallest. Should be able to run away.
Yeah, the Chamberlain family had been camping near the rock when their 9-week-old daughter was taken from their tent. Prosecuting authorities rejected her story about a dingo as far-fetched, charging her with murder and securing convictions against her and also against her then husband.
Holy shit.
As an accessory after the fact. After years of challenge in the courts, both parents were absolved of the crime, and a coroner found as areas the child's death was in fact the result of being eaten by a dingo.
Damn. That's terrible. That sucks that happened to them.
That's crazy.
I hate that they were like, you know what, this wild creature that is known to be carnivorous, that is native to this country, I don't believe that it would eat, your meat sack. It would eat the wild meat sacks, but it wouldn't eat yours.
Yeah.
You're going to jail.
It's look at you. Not even Dahmer would touch you.
Why do you think the dingo would eat your child? You're ugly.
You're ugly.
Even for Australian standards, you're ugly.
Ugly.
Oh. UGL, and then start playing the Fishbone
Yeah.
song.
Bring in
no
the
alibi.
dancing lobsters.
You ain't got no alibi, you're just
Oh, did you finally get through the area?
Oh, thank Christ, yes.
Don't thank him. He didn't do anything. That's all you.
I am the Christ in this instance.
You're the Christ.
My father sacrificed me on a big old tree cut into a T. And he said, this is for you. This isn't just for your good. This is for the good of all the billions of fuckers who are going to come after you.
My father, which is me.
Yeah, me, by the way.
My dad.
Yeah. I made these rules, and I'm forgiving you for breaking them. Don't worry. I'm the one going through the hardship here.
Even though I get to have eternal life.
Yeah. Even though I only really gave up a weekend for you because it was just 3 days.
It was a 3-day weekend, though. Would you give up that? Would you give up a 3-day weekend?
Whoa! Hey!
Oh, I've come.
You've arrived. There you go, the spring.
Come on, Tails, do it. Thanks. This is stressful.
Hit him with the Quan.
Hit him with the Quan.
Hit him with the tails.
Here, play the Quan. Play the Quan.
Just hit him with Tails' thing.
Oh. I don't think it's big enough. He's only a boy. Only a lad.
There you go.
Oh, that's a cow.
End of the level.
Wowie zowie. Okay, I think I'm ready to throw in the towel.
Throw in the towel? As in you want to stop or you want me to play?
Yeah, we should probably get ready soon, too.
Toe in the
We got to get our stuff out.
4.
I got to make my sandwich.
Oh,
Why do you need a sandwich?
Because
15 minutes, damn.
You were just eating.
Not my day.
same, pal. I mean, we can try one more level if you guys want.
It's up to you.
I'm afraid that one level is going to take another 15 minutes, and then we're just going to be rushed to get
You
out.
still have to do the boss, no?
Oh, there's a boss too? Fuck, all right.
Oh no, you got the special stage.
What did I do?
You took the key to the end without dying. I believe that's how you get it.
Can I play? Oh,
Yeah, it's loading.
oh sick. Okay. Oh,
Hit those bombs.
Yeah.
you mean hit the Quan?
Get those
Was the
quans.
Quan a song?
Cookie Quan?
I think so.
Chaka Khan?
I don't remember.
I remember that used to be a Super Mega joke. You guys see the Super Megas back?
Yeah.
I'm stoked for them. Very happy for them.
I think the top comment was like, I'm glad Dan and Aaron are back.
I feel like on their first video, all the comments were basically just that. It's like, I'm really happy. I think one was like, I'm really happy Aaron and John settled their differences.
Yeah.
I haven't seen any of the new
Press B,
videos,
dog.
but... Oh, shit. That's right. This is boost mode. This is
Boost
what
mode.
makes all the new Sonic games so good.
Boost. Oh,
You
yeah.
Yeah, you can go fast.
Wonder
you
if this is
can-
where it originated from.
I don't remember there being a function like this in any other Sonic games before this.
Wild.
But again, I haven't played many Sonic games, so...
Oh, yeah,
You know what I want to play on the channel? I want to play fucking Sonic Advance, dude. Those games were nuts. Those games are
Nuts?
fun.
Nuts.
That was like one of my first Sonic experiences.
Yeah, they're pretty good.
Yeah.
I think Sonic Advance 3 was the best one.
Yeah, I do feel they got better with age. Or not with age, but they got better as the iterations went on. Come on, Sonic, just get off there. You freak.
You freak. You're a freak. There you go.
I want to play that, and I want to play the Game Boy Sonic the Fighters one.
Oh, Sonic Battle?
Sonic Battle, yeah. That one's chill.
I remember not getting very far in it. I probably
Yeah.
was emulating it.
I think I didn't get far in it because there was one stage that was absolutely broken. Where, you know how they had like a...
Oof.
Oh, did I miss it?
Yeah.
Fuck.
Could tell because it said time up.
Goodbye, everybody. We're gonna leave the boss.
Oh, Andres needs to make a sandwich. Out of
Who are you?
her.
Is that Mario?
It's Yam.
Oh,
Yeah.
Yam. Pull your shirt down. Or your skirt. Stop. Don't wear that skimpy clothing. You're like 2 years old. Your bunny friend is like a year and a half.
Why are you sexualizing her clothing, huh?
What do you mean? She's 7.
Why are you sexualizing her clothing?
Oh, no.
She's wearing a dress.
Not again.
She's just wearing a dress.
All right,
bro.
everybody. We gotta go.
Is that pop punk in ya?
Stop it.
Pop Punk is gonna be in you.